Good evening, volleyball fans. We've got a great matchup tonight. The Marquette Defenders are here in town with a record of 3-11 versus the Easton Valley Riverhawks at 0-13. The Defenders' 3 wins were to Key High, Clayton Ridge, and Easton Valley back when they saw them at the Midland Tournament on September 6th. I'm sure the Easton Valley Riverhawks are hoping to get a little bit of retaliation for that. The Riverhawks are still looking for their first win, but have taken a set from Central Locator and Central City. They're inexperienced with only one player with varsity playing time from last year. As both officials get ready to check lineups and indicate who the captains are on the court. And it'll be Marquette's serve to start. Got number 1, Grace Gearlock. The defender's libero back to serve. Riverhawks set to the outside and Sadie rolling. Defenders set to their outside. Got a nice dig, another set to the outside for the Riverhawks. Defenders try to send it over tricky on 2, and it works. That's good for a point. Driscoll with a nice pass. Set to the middle. Amber Kramer's there for the block. She sends that over to try and trick the defense, and again, catches them a little off guard. Point goes to the defenders. Set to the right side. Defenders dig that up. They push to their outside. And that ball hit long. Substitution, Riverhawks. Ada Johnson coming in to serve and play some defense. Defenders set their middle, and Amber Kramer. Push it to the outside. Defense is there. Good read by the defense on the tip. Riverhawks at the middle again. And that hit by Hartung a little short. Substitution by the defenders. Got number 14, Lillian Tracy, coming in. Number 23, Ashley Huffman, back to serve. Set to the right side. And Sadie rolling. She finds just a little bit of space in between the block. That's good for a point. Substitution defenders. Number 2, Paige Keeter, coming in. Substitution Riverhawks. Jaylee Bradykamp coming in to play the front row. Set goes to the right side for the defenders. Dig by Driscoll. Push to the outside. And Abby Falke finds that back line. That's good for a kill. Point to the Riverhawks. Sadie rolling back to serve. Defender set the middle, and Amber Kramer. Defenders are going to get a free ball here. Let's see what they run for their offense. They go to the outside. And that set pushed just a little too far out for Steffen to bring that back in. That'll be point Riverhawks. Free ball Riverhawks are going to get here. Where will Sadie Rowling go? She goes to the right side, and Bradykamp. And the defender big block is there. That's Kramer and Steffens with the block. Addie Steffen back to serve right now. That ball served in the net. Substitution Riverhawks. Tenley Miller coming in to serve. The defender set the right side, and Kramer. And she hits that long. Miller will serve again. Riverhawks going to get a free ball. Kramer, I think, was aiming for that back corner and just got a little carried away there with it. Point to the Riverhawks. Set goes to the right side, and Kramer again. And the block is just camped there. Expecting that. That's Kendall Driscoll and Abby Falke. Set goes to the outside for the defenders this time. Set to the outside, and Abby Falke. The defenders go back to their outside. And that ball hit long. Riverhawks now with a 5-point lead, 9-4. Riverhawks gonna get a free ball. Now the defenders getting their free ball on the outside. It's a good dig. Bringing that back. The defender set the outside. Sadie rolling with the dig. We've got a nice little rally going on. Riverhawks going to get a free ball here. Who will Sadie Rowling set? She'll set the middle in Driscoll. The defender set the middle in Amber Kramer. And that ball hit long. Point Riverhawks. And the defenders are going to take a timeout here. We've got to score Easton Valley 10, Marquette 4.
You have several devices using your internet at one time. Do you like to stream movies or sporting events using a laptop, computer, smart TV, or other device? If yes, then contact Telephone in Miles for high-speed fiber to the home internet service that's right for you. Other services provided are phone with unlimited long-distance, Skitter TV, secure IT antivirus protection, and Lorex security camera systems. Miles Telephone in Miles, phone 563-682-7111. Online at milestelephone.com.
Some season leaders coming into tonight's game. For Marquette, leading in assists is Ashley Huffman. Leading in kills, Amber Kramer and Addie Steffen. Blocks, Amber Kramer. Digs, Amber Kramer. And service aces, Ashley Huffman. For the Riverhawks, leading in assists, Sadie Rowling. In kills, again, Sadie Rowling. In blocks, Amber Hartung. And then in digs and service aces is Sadie Rowling. So if we're talking both sides, you can see that Amber Kramer is leading in several categories for the defenders, and Sadie Rowling leading in many categories for the Riverhawks. That set goes to the right side. That's well outside. Felke handles it well. Riverhawks set that to the outside. The defender's going to get a free ball. They set the middle. And that ball falls right in the corner. It's good for a point. Kramer back to serve again. That ball served in the net. That'll be Riverhawk ball. Substitution Riverhawks. Jada Clifton coming in to play the front row. Abby Felke's back to serve. Little miscue in timing for that overpass. We've got a substitution, Marquette. One of their setters, and Ashley Huffman, is coming back in. So is number 15, Allie Goner, and she'll go back to serve. And that's a tough serve. So if it hits the net and it falls over on the side, it's good. It's not like tennis where if it hits the net and falls in that it's a redo and they do it again. It absolutely counts. And if you can master that serve down, which it's a tricky thing to do, but if you can, man, that's tough. Abby Felke with the kill on that second ball over. Substitution Riverhawks. Claire Rowe coming in to serve. Set the middle. Dug up by the Riverhawks. They set to the outside, and that's way tight. And there's just no recovery for the Riverhawks from that. That'll be point to the defenders. Anna Coda back to serve. The defenders with a free ball. They set their outside. And Steffen. And that's good for a kill. The defenders have cut the Riverhawks lead down to 2. It's 12-10. Set to the right side, and Driscoll. Defenders go to their outside. Set to the middle, and Driscoll again. The defenders try to be tricky and send it on 2. Riverhawks with a nice hustle and scramble. Can't quite bring that up. The defenders have cut the lead down to 1. Got an accessory timeout on the floor. A shoe tie, here we go. Set to the middle. In Clifton. She sends over a rocket. The defenders will get their hands on that. Now it's pushed to the outside, and Driscoll. And now the middle for the defenders. Again, we've got some good rallies going on here. Riverhawks at the right side, and Sadie rolling. And they're going to say that the Riverhawks were in the net on that contact. The defenders have tied it up, 12-12. It's a good get out of the net for the Riverhawks. Set goes to the outside, and Driscoll. And that's good for a kill. Substitution by the Riverhawks. Amber Hartung coming in to play the front row. Kendall Driscoll will go back to serve. That ball served in the net. Grace Gearlock for the defenders will come back in to serve. Set goes to the middle for the defenders. Riverhawks dig that up. Push it to the outside. That contact made low. The Riverhawks now going to call a timeout. We've got Easton Valley 13, the defenders 14.
Total Dimensions, Therapy and Wellness, PLC, located inside Cookie's Tanning and specializes in red light therapy, instrument-assisted soft tissue mobilization, and kinesiotaping. Seeking treatment early will prevent further injury and keep your pain from turning into a chronic issue. Contact Missy Wilson, physical therapist and certified light therapist at Total Dimension Therapy and Wellness, PLC, located inside Cookie's Tanning and Fitness, 105 First Avenue Northwest in Freston. Phone 563-689-4912 to schedule an appointment today.
We're back in as both teams are getting ready to come out of their timeouts. If you're following the Indiana Fever Atlanta Dream game, we're in the third quarter with about 7 minutes left to play. The Fever are down by 2, 55-57. Gearlock back to serve. Set goes to the outside to rolling. She doesn't quite get on top of that and sails that out the back. Gearlock will continue her serve. And that ball served deep. Substitution Riverhawks. Ada Johnson coming in to serve and play the back row. That ball served just wide. Substitution by the defenders. Number 14, Lillian Tracy, coming in to play the front row. We've got Ashley Huffman back to serve. Set goes to the right side for the Riverhawks. Defenders dig that up. A little miscommunication on who was going to take that next ball. They had to just send it over. Riverhawks going to get a free ball. See how they use it. And that free ball sent just a little too tight to the net. So the Riverhawks struggling a little bit on the court here to get their setter a nice pass. Let's see who steps up and takes charge. Set goes to the outside. Defender's going to get a free ball. And they set the middle, and Amber Kramer. That's dug up. Set goes to the outside, and Abby Felke. And that ball's hit in the net. Timeout, Riverhawks. We've got a score of the defenders 19, Riverhawks 14. Okay, as both teams are coming out of timeouts here, wrapping up their last minute strategery. Yes, that's a real word. I just made it up. Marquette to continue with the serve. Riverhawks with a nice pass. They set their outside, Abby Felke. Amber Hartung goes off the block. That's good for a kill. Riverhawk point. Substitution Riverhawks. And substitution defenders. Let's start with the defenders. They've got number 2, Paige Keeter, coming in. The Riverhawks have Jaylee Bradykamp coming in. Sadie Rowling back to serve. Set goes to the outside. It's a nice dig in Johnson. And Sadie Rowling with a good heads-up play. Sees that the defense is creeping up. Sends that to the back corner. That's good for a kill. And she'll get to serve again. There we go. That's what we call in volleyball splitting the seam. That's hitting it right between two players. And that is good for an ace for Sadie Rowling. Set goes to the right side and the defenders. Stefan hits that ball in the net. Point to the Riverhawks. And now the defenders are going to call a timeout. We've got Riverhawks 18, the defenders 19.
Jesse Jepson, automotive and mini-mart, just off Highway 64 miles, is passionate about solving your auto repair issues and providing repairs and maintenance that exceeds all expectations. Basic automotive oil changes and tire service to more complex issues like brake repair and suspension issues. Stop Jesse's Automotive and Mini-Mart. They also have homemade lunch specials, snacks, and a lot of your favorite C-store along with gasoline. See you soon at Jesse's Automotive and Mini-Mart. Find them on Facebook.
All right, here we go. Both teams back on the floor. Sadie Rowling back to continue her serve. The defender set the middle, and Amber Kramer, yep. Riverhawks push to the outside. The defenders go back in the middle again to Kramer. She hits that just wide. It's a nice solid swing, just misses the corner. Riverhawks tied up at 19 apiece. Set goes to the outside. Again, that ball just wide. Riverhawks have retaken the lead, ahead 20-19. Amber Kramer with a sneaky play, sending that over on 2. Riverhawks bring that up, though. They go back to her. That time she doesn't hit it wide. That ball straight down. That's good for a point. And the defenders have tied it up, 20-20. Steffen back to serve. And she sends a rocket into that right back corner. It's good for an ace and a point. Riverhawks go to the outside. The defenders dig that up, but it's tight, so they've got to send it over. Now the Riverhawks going to get a free ball by them. Riverhawks at the right side, Brady Camp. Defenders go back to Kramer out of the middle. It's a nice dig by the Riverhawks. Now the defenders go to the outside. And that's hit deep. The Riverhawks have tied it up. Substitution Riverhawks. Tenley Miller coming in to serve and play back row. Set goes to the right side and Kramer. And that ball hit in the net. Point to the Riverhawks. The defenders go back to Kramer in the middle. Sadie Rowling with the dig. The defenders go to their outside now. And she's able to swipe that off the block and just put that down inside the court, and that's good for a point. Score is tied up, 22-22. And Kramer is back to serve. That ball served just wide. Substitution Riverhawks. Jada Clifton coming in to play the front row. Abby Felke back to serve. And she serves that deep. Once again, the score is tied 23-23. Substitution defenders. Number 23, Ashley Huffman coming in. And number 15, Allie Goner back to serve. Set goes to the outside, Kendall Driscoll. The defenders set their outside, and the ball is dug up by Sadie Rowling. Defenders go back to the middle. Sadie Rowling sets the right side, and Brady Camp. Now the back row gets set for the defenders, and they bring that up, and that ball hit just a little long by Kendall Driscoll. That brings the defenders to set point. Set goes to the middle for the defenders. Riverhawks push to the outside. Now the defenders push to the outside. Set on the back row to Amber Kramer is dug up. Set now for the middle for the Riverhawks and Clifton, and that's good for a kill to tie it back up, 24-24. Substitution Riverhawks, Claire Rowe coming in to serve. So although we're playing to 25, in volleyball you have to win by 2. So even if the Riverhawks get the point here, or if the defenders get the point, the game is not done yet. You have to win by 2. So the least amount we'd go to is 26. So the point there going to the defenders. So again, they're the first to 25, but you have to win by 2. Riverhawks at the outside and Sadie rolling. She goes over top the block. And the defenders, a nice scramble, able to bring that back. And that ball is dug up. And that's a point, defenders. That'll be the game, or the first set, 26-24.
You have several devices using your internet at one time. You like to stream movies or sporting events using a laptop computer, smart TV, or other device? If yes, then contact Miles Telephone in Miles for high-speed fiber to the home internet service that's right for you. Other services provided are phone with unlimited long distance, Skitter TV, secure IT antivirus protection, and Lorex security camera system. Miles Telephone and Miles, phone 563-682-7711. Online at milestelephone.com. Dimensions Therapy and Wellness PLC, located inside Cookies Tanning and specializes in red light therapy, instrument-assisted soft tissue mobilization, and kinesiotaping. Seeking treatment early will prevent further injury and keep your pain from turning into a chronic issue. Contact Missy Wilson, physical therapist and certified light therapist at Total Dimension Therapy and Wellness, located inside Cookies Tanning and Fitness, 105 First Avenue Northwest in Phone 563-689-4912 to schedule an appointment today.
All right, coming back in. The defenders are out on the floor, ready to go. Riverhawks still finishing up. Again, if you're following the Fever Dream game, the Fever are down right now 61-67 with about 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the game. All right, Riverhawks coming back on the court. I'm sure they're hoping to take this next set, tie it up 1-1. It's going to be Riverhawks serve. Kendall Driscoll will start out for them. Set goes to the backside and a slide. And it's good for a point. So we call that a slide play when the middle blocker transformed to the outside or the right side of the setter, almost in like a layup style where they go off 1 foot. And the advantage of that is it makes the blockers move a little bit as opposed to just being set and stationary in a set spot. Substitution Riverhawks. Ada Johnson in to serve. Riverhawks are going to get a free ball here. And Gearlock sends that ball in the net. It'll be good for a Riverhawk point. Set goes to the outside for the defenders. And that's good for a kill. That's Lillian Tracy on the outside. Addie Steffen back to serve. The defender's going to get a free ball. They set the outside again. And again, that's good for a kill. That time it was Anacota. In an attempt to send that down in the corner by Abby Felke. She sends that a little too wide. Defenders go up 4-2. And Steffen is sending over some tough serves. A little bit of a knuckleball coming over the net. And the line judge calls that ball just out. The defender's unhappy with this call as they thought that was in. Substitution Riverhawks. Cambry Clark coming in to play the front row. Sadie Rowling back to serve. Overpass by the defenders. Riverhawks send that back out to Felke. The Riverhawks going to get a free ball here. And they set the right side in Clark. The defenders with good hustle and scramble and somehow managed to get that over within the antenna. This time they set on the outside. And that ball's hit long by Coda. Riverhawks are back within one. That's set a little tight to the net. The defender's not able to bring that over. It's going to be a point to the Riverhawks. They've tied it up 5-5. That ball's an overpass. Cambry Clark goes up to take a swing at it, but Amber Kramer's right there with the block. And she'll go back to serve now. Set goes to the outside. Clark hits that ball in the net. Kramer will go back and serve again. Set to the right side, and Amber Hartung. She finds some space between the blockers. That's good for a point. Substitution Riverhawks. Tenley Miller coming in to serve. It's a nice serve by Miller. That pass a little too tight for the defender setter to make anything out of it. Miller will go back and serve again. Is set to the right side. Miller with the dig. Sadie Rowling trying to catch the defense off guard. Sends that over on two. Just a little too much muscle on it. Sends it out. Substitution by the defenders. Ashley Huffman coming into the game. And Allie Goner. And Goner will go back to serve. Set goes to the right side. And that ball is blocked. That's Amelia Schrader, big in the middle. It's a tough pass for Sadie Rowling to handle. The defenders have gone up by 3, 10-7. Set goes to the outside. Kendall Driscoll sends that down the line. That's good for a kill. Substitution Riverhawks. Jada Clifton coming in the front row. Abby Felke back to serve. Set goes to the outside. It's a good dig by Felke. And then Jada Clifton finds the back right-hand corner. It's good for a kill. Riverhawks have cut the lead back to within 1. It's 9-10. Set goes to the outside. Nice dig by Felke. Set to the outside and Driscoll. And the defenders, a nice well-formed block up there. That's Amelia Schrader and Ashley Huffman. Back to serve is Anna Cota. Defenders set their outside. The Riverhawks set the outside. And Driscoll goes back down the line again. Let's see if the defenders shift that defense over a little bit. Substitution Riverhawks. Claire Rowe in to serve. Tenley Miller with the dig. Set goes to the outside, Sadie Rowling. Set push to the outside again for the defenders. Now set for the middle for the Riverhawks. And Jada Clifton finds that deep right-hand corner. That's good for a kill. And that's going to tie the score up again, 11-11. Set out of the back row. Riverhawks dig that up, set the right side, and Driscoll. The defenders with the dig. They set the back row. And Anna Coden, she hits that ball in the net. Riverhawks have taken the lead, 12-11. Defenders pushing to the outside. That ball hit just long. Good for a Riverhawk point. Defenders set that to the outside. And they try to send that over in a free ball. It's just wide. Defender's going to take a timeout here. We've got a score of Easton Valley 14, Marquette 11. There's the warning whistle, telling them it's time to wrap up the timeout. Let's see what changes Marquette makes here. It's a good timeout by Coach Andy Bishop, as that results in a serve out. Point to the defenders. Grace Gearlock back to serve. Set goes to the outside. Sadie Rowling turns that down the line. It's kind of been the defenders' Achilles heel tonight. And that's good for a point. Substitution Riverhawks. Amber Hartung coming in the front row. Kendall Driscoll back to serve. And that's perfectly placed in the corner like a surgeon. Good for a point. Riverhawks increase their lead to 4 now. Tight set at the net. Kramer's able to manage it. Defenders now send that to the outside. Riverhawks also send it to the outside. Jada Clifton goes OTT over the top on that. It's good for a kill and a point. Set goes to the right side. Go to tip. Scrambled by the Riverhawks. Now they set the middle, and Amber Kramer. She hits that ball in the net. Riverhawks up now 18-12. Marquette's going to take their second timeout. We've got a score of Easton Valley 18, Marquette 12.
Jesse Jepson, Automotive and Mini Mart, just off Highway 64 miles, is passionate about solving your auto repair issues and providing repairs and maintenance that exceeds all expectations. Basic automotive oil changes and tire service to more complex issues like repair and suspension issues. Stop Jesse's Automotive and Mini Mart. They also have homemade lunch specials, snacks, and a lot of your favorite C-store along with gasoline. See you soon at Jesse's Automotive and Mini Mart. Find them on Facebook.
So the last time, Coach Andy Bishop called the timeout. Riverhawks missed the serve. We call that icing the server, giving lots of time in between kind of to break their rhythm. And Kendall Driscoll is sure that that doesn't happen this time. Defenders set their right side. Stefan does a tip right over top of the block. That's good for a kill. Substitution defenders, Lillian Tracy coming back in the front row. Ashley Huffman back to serve. Set goes to the right side. It's a good idea by Clifton. Trying to push that long and back in the corner. Misses just wide. Point to the defenders. And that ball served long. Got 2 substitutions taking place here. For the defenders, Paige Keeter's coming in. And for the Riverhawks, Ada Johnson's coming in. Set goes to the right side, and Stefan. And she puts that down for a kill and a point. Stefan going back to serve for the defenders. Sets tight at the net. Felke handles it well. Riverhawks set the middle. Hartung not quite ready. It has to send a free ball. Kramer pushes that over again, goes to the middle. And Hartung, she swings, a smart swing going off the block. Swiping the blocker. It's good for a point. Substitution Riverhawks. Cambry Clark coming in the front row. Sadie rolling back to serve. And that's a tough serve as the defenders are able to bring that first ball up, but in a way that the setter's not able to handle the second one. Set goes to the right side, and Kramer. And she slices that in a sharp angle. That's good for a kill and a point. She's going back to serve. And that's good for an ace by Kramer. She serves that one in the net. Point goes to the Riverhawks. Substitution Riverhawks, Tenley Miller coming in. She'll serve and play some back row defense. Set goes to the right side. Riverhawks dig that up. They're going to get a free ball now. Sadie Rowling sets it to the outside. Nabby Felke. And she puts that ball in the net. It's good for a defender point. Substitution defenders. Ashley Huffman checking in. And Allie Goner. Got her go back to serve. Set goes to the outside. It's dug by the defenders, but it's tied at the net. That results in a Riverhawk point. No. We're going to have a change. The up official is calling Driscoll in the net on that swing. So it'll be defender point. That ball sent back over. Riverhawks at the right side. And Clark, that ball's a little tight. And Coda is there for the block. Timeout Easton Valley. We've got a score of Marquette 20, Easton Valley 22.
You have several devices using your internet at one time. You like to stream movies or sporting events using a laptop, computer, smart TV, or other device? If yes, then contact Miles Telephone in Miles for high-speed fiber to the home internet service that's right for you. Other services provided are phone with unlimited long distance, Skitter TV, secure IT antivirus protection, and LoRax security camera systems. Miles Telephone and Miles, phone 563-682-7111. Online at milestelephone.com.
So as teams are coming out of the timeout, the defenders have cut the Riverhawks lead down to 2. Riverhawks need a good pass to their setter here. Good pass by Kendall Driscoll. Defenders push it to the outside. And that set just a little too tight on the defender's side. Coda's called in the net. Point to the Riverhawks. Substitution Riverhawks. Jada Clifton coming in to play the front row. Abby Felke back to serve. Riverhawks up 23-20. Set goes to the outside. And that time with the defenders, they brought that outside hitter in a little bit to again the whole purpose behind it is to get the blockers to have to move a little bit more, so they're just not stationary and ready and set for that. And that's effective for them, as that results in a point. Some confusion on the Riverhawks side leads to a point for the defenders. We've got another timeout here by Easton Valley. We've got a score of Easton Valley 23, Marquette 22.
Total Dimensions, Therapy and Wellness, PLC, located inside Cookies Tanning and specializes in red light therapy, instrument-assisted soft tissue mobilization, and kinesiotaping. Treatment early will prevent further injury and keep your pain from turning into a chronic issue. Contact Missy Wilson, therapist and certified light therapist at Total Dimension Therapy and Wellness, located inside Cookies Tanning and Fitness, 105 First Avenue Northwest in Preston. Phone 563-689-4912 to schedule an appointment today.
Here we go, coming onto the timeout. Anacota back to serve for the defenders. Riverhawks up by 1. It's a good timeout called by Coach Larson as Coda hits that ball wide and out. That puts the Riverhawks at set point. Substitution Riverhawks, Claire Rowe coming in to serve. Set goes to the middle. And that ball is called out. And that set goes to the Riverhawks, 25-22.
Jesse Jepson is automotive and mini-mart just off Highway 64 miles and passionate about solving your issues and providing repairs and maintenance that exceeds all expectations. Basic automotive oil changes and tire service to more complex issues like brake repair and suspension issues. Stop in at Jesse's Automotive and Mini-Mart. They also have homemade lunch specials, snacks, and a lot of your favorite C-store items, along with gasoline. See you soon at Jesse's Automotive and Mini-Mart. Find them on Facebook.
Okay, here we go. Tied up 1-1. Defenders are out on the court and all set. So just to repeat some things I've said in the past, in volleyball, this is a race to 3. You want to be the first team to have 3 sets. If we would happen to go to a 5th set, meaning both sides are tied 2-2, if we would happen to go that far, that set is only played to 15, whereas all the others are played to 25. Up official checking with captains, being sure they're ready to go. And Gerlach will start the defenders off with the serve. Set goes to the right side. Defenders dig that up. Set to the outside. Defenders go to Kramer. That ball has landed right in front of me. There we go. Someone came to save it. That's good for a point and a kill. Gerlach will continue her serve. Set goes to the middle. So with the Riverhawks, Hartung is either going to need to start her approach or get her approach a little bit quicker, or Rowe's going to need to set her just a little bit higher because she doesn't seem to quite be getting to it in time. Riverhawks set the middle this time, dug up. Defenders set the middle and Kramer, and she hits that ball deep. It's good for a Riverhawk point. Substitution Riverhawks. Ada Johnson coming in to serve. Set goes to the outside. Dug up by the Riverhawks. They set the outside in Felke. And the block is there, but coverage is ready for the Riverhawks. The defenders send that to the outside. And Stefan hits that long. And the Riverhawks have tied it up 2-2. Set goes to the outside. And that time Stefan chooses to tip, find some open space in the middle of the court. It's good for a point. Substitution by the defenders. Lillian Tracy coming in to play the front row. And that serve wide by Huffman. Substitution defenders. Paige Keeter coming into the front row. And substitution Riverhawks. Cambry Clark coming into the front row. Sadie Rowling back to serve. Defender set the right side. That's dug up. Riverhawks go at the outside. Abby Felke hits that just a little too short. Stefan back to serve. She serves that in the net. Substitution Riverhawks. Tenley Miller in to serve. The score is tied 4-4. Set goes to the outside. And that's good for a kill by Anacota. Amelia Schrader checks in for the defenders. And Amber Kramer serves a rocket. Riverhawks bring that up. And they're going to say that in that pursuit of that ball that she stepped on the line and crossed over. That's the center line. That rule is in place so that feet don't get jumbled up and we don't have any issues with ankles or knees. Nope. Our two officials going to have a little bit of discussion here. think some of the confusion is on whether or not the Marquette player that had come up was in the front row or in the back row. But it sounds like all is good. Abby Felke back to serve. And she serves a bullet right in the seam between Coda and Stefan. Substitution defenders. Sophia Tritz coming in to pass in the back row. It's a nice serve by Felke. First serve she sent into the seam, long and hard. Second one served a little bit shorter, making the defense move. There's another tough serve by Felke. As Coda unable to handle that ball. Set goes to the right side for the defenders. And that ball served long. The Riverhawks have gone up now 9-5. A little bit of a scramble for the defenders. That ball hit out. Good for another point. Marquette with the timeout. We've got a score: Easton Valley 10, Marquette 5.
You have several devices using your internet at one time. Do you like to stream movies or sporting events using a laptop, computer, or other device? If yes, then contact Miles Telephone in Miles fiber to the home internet service that's right for you. Other services provided are phone with unlimited long distance, Skitter TV, secure IT antivirus protection, and LoRax security camera systems. Miles Telephone and Miles, phone 563-682-7111. Online at milestelephone.com.
All right, team's getting ready to come back on the court. Abby Felke back to serve. She's rattled off several serves in a row here. The defenders go to the back row. Riverhawks ready for that. They set the outside and Driscoll. Riverhawks dig that up. They set the middle and Clifton. And that kid hops out of the gym. She jumps up, puts that down for a kill. Point to the Riverhawks. Set goes to the outside. Good hustle by the Riverhawks. Defenders almost with the defensive play there. Not quite. Riverhawks have gone up 12-5. Substitution by the defenders. Allie Goner checking in. Set goes to the middle. It's a nice dig by Felke. Riverhawks set to the outside and Driscoll. Clifton again showing her hops. Going up and putting that down in a power tip. Substitution defenders. Stefan coming back in. The defenders with that ball, they're saying that the Riverhawks crossed the plane of the net, or that the ball was not over yet. So if you think about the net and going straight up from there, the ball has to be at least a little bit on your side of that plane in order to make contact. And they're saying that it wasn't. But that one was all good. Sent in the corner by Clifton. She's racking up the kills tonight. Substitution Riverhawks. Claire Rowe in to serve. Riverhawks going to get a free ball. Set goes to the outside. Dug up. Riverhawks going to get another free ball. Set again to the outside, and Sadie rolling. She gets underneath that one and sends that deep. Marquette with the point here. Anacota back to serve. Set goes to the middle, and Clifton. So Clifton has been playing mostly on the outside, and tonight she's been moved to the middle, and man, she's seeing all sorts of success. Substitution Riverhawks. Amber Hartung coming in the front row. Kendall Driscoll back to serve. And that's Amelia Schrader with that kill. Point to the defenders. Grace Gearlock in to serve. Set goes to the right side. And Clifton once again. She's on fire right now. Substitution Riverhawks. Ada Johnson coming in. Slide that time by the defenders. Not as successful as its hits long. Marquette going to call a timeout here. We've got a score: Easton Valley 17, Marquette 8.
Total Dimensions, Therapy and Wellness, located inside Cookies Tanning and specializes in red light therapy, instrument-assisted soft tissue mobilization, and kinesiotherapy. Treatment early will prevent further injury and keep your pain from turning into a chronic issue. Contact Missy Wilson, physical therapist and certified light therapist at Total Dimension Therapy and Wellness, located inside Cookies Tanning and Fitness, 105 First Avenue Northwest in Preston. Phone 563-689-4912 to schedule an appointment today.
Okay, coming out of the timeouts. Riverhawks right now with a commanding lead. Let's see what the defenders do differently here. Set goes to the right side, and Steffen. Set to the middle, Amber Hartung. Set to the back row, dug up by the Riverhawks. Set to the right side, Sadie rolling. The Riverhawks have seen lots of success tonight in those corners. That one good for a kill for Sadie rolling. Set to the right side, and Steffen. She hits that in the net. Takes the Riverhawks lead up to 11. We're going to have a net call on the defenders. Amber Kramer in the net on that one. That ball served deep by Johnson. Substitution defenders. Lillian Tracy coming in the front row. Ashley Huffman back to serve. Set goes to the right side. Dug up by the defenders. They send it to their outside. This time they're going in the middle. Riverhawks at the outside, and Felke dug back up. Set to the middle, and Kramer again. And she sends that to the left side corner. That's good for a kill. Set to the outside. Defenders bring that back up. Set to the right side this time and rolling. And I think we're going to have another net call on the defenders. It's going to be a net call on Kramer. Substitution on both sides for the defenders. Paige Keeter is checking in. For the Riverhawks, Cambry Clark. Sadie Rowling back to serve. That ball comes over. Set to the outside for the Riverhawks. It's a nice get by Sadie Rowling with the dig. Set to the middle, and Amber Kramer. And she hits that ball deep. It's good for a Riverhawk point. Set goes to the right side, and Steffen dug up, pushed to the outside. Nice block by Kramer. And then the second one, she gets a hold of the net. That ball served deep by Sadie Rowling. Steffen going back to serve. She serves that in the net. That brings the Riverhawks to set point. Substitution Riverhawks, Tenley Miller checking into the game. Set to the right side, and Kramer. She puts that down for a kill, keeping the defender still alive. Kramer will go back to serve. It's a nice pass by Johnson. She sets the right side, and Felke. Defenders go to the middle. And that's good for a kill by Amelia Schrader. That time Kramer serves the seam. That's good for an ace. And that cuts the Riverhawk lead to 10. Kramer serves another ace. This time Coach Larson's going to call a timeout. We've got Easton Valley 24, Marquette 15. As we're coming out of the timeout, the last update of the Fever and Dream game. The game is over. Indiana Fever have won 87-85. That will move them on in the playoffs. All right, Kramer back to serve again. The gym is pretty loud right now with the student section and the fans cheering. So there's some communication by the Riverhawks. They're going to have to be extra loud. Set goes to the right side. This time set goes to the outside. The Riverhawks go to the middle. Driscoll sends that to the corner. That's dug up. Kramer does that, sends that over in a down ball out of the back row, and that's good for a kill and a point. Takes them up to 17 now. Set goes to the right side. Felke sends it down the line. It's dug up. A little bit of hesitation on the Riverhawks side. They need to get back to that aggressive nature they had going on early. Set goes to the middle, and Clark. And she puts that down to end the set. We've got a score of Easton Valley 25, Marquette 18. Here we go as both teams are wrapping up in the huddles. Riverhawks have gone up 2 games to the Defenders 1. What does that all mean? If the Riverhawks win this set, the game match is done. If the Defenders win this next game, or win this next set, we're going into a 5th set. Which again, that 5th set is only played to 15. Down official checking lineups. Up official checking with the captains, and we're all set. So the up official blew the whistle just to indicate that they were all set. And the Riverhawks took that as he had blown the whistle ready for the serve. And that just results in a reserve. So nothing really hurt out of it. Set goes to the middle. Kramer with a bullet, set to the left-hand corner. Abby Felke gets a hand on it. But not much else to be done with it on the Riverhawks side. Substitution by the defenders. Lillian Tracy in to play the front row. Ashley Huffman back to serve. She puts that in the net. Substitution both sides. Got number 2, Paige Keeter, coming in for the defenders. We've got Ada Johnson coming in for the Riverhawks. Set goes to the outside. Felke sends that ball long. Defender point. Addie Steffen back to serve. And that ball served wide. Substitution Riverhawks. Clark coming into the front row. Sadie Rowling back to serve. And that ball clips the net, but it doesn't fall over on the defender side. So the defender's with a point. Amelia Schrader checking in. And Amber Kramer with the serve. It's good hustle by setter Sadie Rowling. Chase that second ball down. Just can't quite get enough on it for her teammates to send it over. Kramer to serve again with the defenders up by 2. Sadie Rowling, the Riverhawks setter, saying, let's go. Let's get the pass up here as she's running all over the place, trying to bring that second ball up. There's another tough serve. The defenders again with a point. Coach Larson going to take a timeout. We've got to score Easton Valley 2, Marquette 6.
You have several devices using your internet at one time. Do you like to stream movies or sporting events using a laptop computer, smart TV, or other device? If yes, then contact Miles Telephone in Miles Fiber to the home internet service that's right for you. Other services provided are phone with unlimited long-distance, Skitter TV, secure IT antivirus protection, and LoRax security camera systems. Miles Telephone and Miles 563-682-7111. Online at milestelephone.com.
It's funny how volleyball is such a game of momentum. We ended the last set with Easton Valley with some great momentum. Now the tables have turned as the defenders are racking up some points here. Good get out of the net by Sadie Rowling. Riverhawks again bringing that up. Tight at the net. Set goes to the outside. Dug up by the defenders. They set the outside. Riverhawks go to the right side, and Clark. Defenders with the dig. And Schrader hits that ball wide. It's good for a Riverhawk point. Substitution Riverhawks, Tenley Miller checking in. It's a tight ball at the net. Point goes to the Riverhawks. Set goes to the middle. And that's Coda that finds some space. That's good for a point. Ashley Huffman coming in for the defenders, as well as Allie Goner. Set goes to the outside. Driscoll sends that over. Set to the middle this time. And that's Schrader with the kill. The defenders take their lead up 8-4. Set goes to the right side. Stefan hits that. That's dug up by the Riverhawks. Coda able to find some empty floor again, sending that tip right over top of the block. Takes the defenders' lead up 5. It's a tough serve, tough ball to chase down. That ball served wide. Riverhawk substitution. Jada Clifton checking into the game. Abby Falke back to serve. She'd gone on a run earlier. See if she can do the same here. Kimber Clark with a block, kind of a late block, but it's just enough to send it back over. Point to the Riverhawks. Riverhawks going to get a free ball. Set goes to the middle and Clifton. She sends that one deep. Coda back to serve. Riverhawks at the middle. That ball dug up by the defenders. And that ball hit deep by Stefan. Substitution Riverhawks. Claire Rowe coming in to serve. Set to the back row and Coda. And she sends that deep. Riverhawks have cut the lead down to 3. Claire Rowe with an ace. Cutting the lead now down to 2. And that ball served in the net. Gerlach coming back in the game to serve. Defender's going to get a free ball. And that ball served wide. Sorry, hit wide. There's a nice pass the Riverhawks wanted. They set the middle and Clifton. And she does her thing. Puts that ball to the floor. Substitution Riverhawks. Amber Hartung checking in. Kendall Driscoll back to serve. Down ball out of the back row. Gunner hits that wide. Riverhawks have cut the defenders' lead down to 2. Set goes to the right side, and Stefan. Sadie Rowland's all over that tip as she waits and is patient. Gets that block. Serve goes to the right side, and Stefan again. This time she sends it right into the donut hole. And that's good for a point. Huffman will go back to serve. Lillian Tracy will check in to play the front row. Defenders with a free ball. They set the outside, and Stefan. And that's blocked. Sent back over. Stefan that time hits that one long. Substitution on the defender's side. We got Paige Keeter checking in. On the Riverhawks side, Ada Johnson. And she serves that ball into the net. Stefan back to serve for the defenders. Defenders at the back row, and Stefan, she hits that just long. Substitution Riverhawks. Cambry Clark coming in to play the front row. And substitution defenders. Sophia Tritz coming in to play the back row. Sadie Rowling with a tough serve. That's good for an ace and a point to tie the game up 15-15. Riverhawks going to get a free ball. And coaches hate to see those free balls drop. Those got to be gimmies. Kramer back to serve. Clark gets the kill. That'll tie the game back up 16-16. Substitution Riverhawks, Tenley Miller coming in to serve. Set goes to the middle. Riverhawks send it over to Abby Felke on the outside. They dig that up. They send a free ball back over to the Riverhawks, who set the middle, and Kendall Driscoll. It's a good rundown by the defenders. And Clark puts that overpass down for a kill. The Riverhawks with their lead in the first lead in the game here at 17-16. Set goes to the middle. Good talk by the Riverhawks. That's deep. They score the point. We got timeout by Marquette. We've got a score of Easton Valley 18, Marquette 16.
Total Dimensions, Therapy and Wellness, located inside Cookie's Tanning and specializes in red light therapy, instrument-assisted soft tissue mobilization, and kinesiotaping. Treatment early will prevent further injury and keep your pain from turning into a chronic issue. Contact Missy Wilson, physical therapist and certified light therapist at Total Dimension Therapy and Wellness, located inside Cookie's Tanning and 105 First Avenue Northwest in Preston. 563-689-4912 to schedule an appointment today.
Coming out of the timeout, again, we talk about it being a game of momentum. The Riverhawks have built up some momentum here. Leading the game 18-16 right now. The defenders set the middle. There's some confusion there. They're able to get it over. And the Riverhawks with a scramble, able to send that over in a free ball that drops. It takes them up to 19. It's a nice tough serve by Tenley Miller. Causes some confusion on the defender side. That's good for a point. She serves that ball wide. Substitution defenders. Ashley Huffman checking in. And Goner coming in to serve. Riverhawks lead by 3 right now, 20-17. Set goes to the outside, and Driscoll. And that's dug up by Kramer. Defender's able to send that out. Set to the outside, and Felke. Now, again, a little bit of confusion on whose ball that is on the side of the defenders. So they're trying to bring their outside in a little bit. But the middle is also drifting out to the outside, so they're not sure if that set is going to the outside or to the middle. Timeout Marquette. We've got a score Easton Valley 21, Marquette 17. Back out of the timeout. Jada Clifton checking in for the Riverhawks. Abby Felke back to serve. Set goes to the outside. That ball dug up. Riverhawks. And Abby Felke sends that into the net. Got a substitution by the defenders. Addie Steffen checking in. Anna Cota back to serve. The defender set the middle. Tip dug by Rolling. Clifton hits that ball. Defenders bring that up. And that's a nice pursuit and rundown by Kramer. Only to have two teammates confused on who should send that third ball over. That gets frustrating. Claire Rowe back to serve for the Riverhawks. Set goes to the outside. Dug up by Abby Felke. That time some confusion on the Riverhawks side. It's good for a point for the defenders. Grace Gearlock back to serve. Set goes to the outside. Rolling somehow, that set is outside and tight. Somehow is able to poke it over. And it just falls inside the net. Not sure how that got there, but it did. Amber Hartung checks into the game, and Kendall Driscoll is back to serve. It's a good rundown by the Riverhawks. Can't quite bring that one up. Ashley Huffman back to serve. Substitution defenders, Lillian Tracy checking into the game. Riverhawks with a 3-point lead. Sadie Rowley sends that hard down the line, but it's just wide. It's good for a defender point. Defenders cut the Riverhawks lead down to 2. Set goes to the right side, and Clifton. And she puts the ball down. That brings set and match point for the Riverhawks. Substitution both sides. Paige Keeter checking in for the defenders, and we've got Ada Johnson checking in for the Riverhawks. Set to the right side, and Steffen. Dug up. Pushed to the outside, and Felke. And that ball falls. Riverhawks win. Got a score of 25-21. Have a good night, folks.